Back to Hag Maxing, yeah. We'll see how far we get into it this time. I got spoiled to the alternative of this mod, and it's on, well, it's half on the booru, half on me. I swear, the booru needs some blacklistings. Like, there needs to be a spoiler tag that it needs to be like a time tag where you put a spoiler on and it lasts for like maybe 10 days, 15 days, and then the spoiler tag comes off. Hey, Corn. Hey, Robert. Yeah, I might be clearing my throat a lot because I caught an inhale the wrong way. And once that happens, it's like a whole hour before it goes away, so couldn't have happened at a better time. Spoilers should be a crime, yeah. I want to know who uploaded it. on. I'm going to name and shame the booru. I will name and shame the booru member. Even if it's Owl. I guess half Coco. Man, I remember there was a grace period before we started uploading fucking CGs from mods, man. How do you fumble the bag this hard? I'm docking points off the mod for that. Nice, Sabic. I don't know, I don't remember, well, no one gives a fuck about, let's be honest, the Snoot community probably doesn't give a fuck about Don't Bite Me, they don't give a fuck about, derivative Volcadera they don't give a fuck about them enough to fucking post their CGs on the booru. But once the Hag mod drops, day one, we're throwing those CGs up. Fuck you. God forbid anyone have some downtime. Fucking terminally I'm terminally online, but these goddamn terminally online retards here, the bad kind. My God, not everyone can be terminally online like you. I can't be terminally online streaming. As much as it doesn't seem like it, I do have a life. I go touch grass. I go outside. I do things. Man. Yeah, avoid the border. It shouldn't be my fault, man. All they have to do is imply a spoiler tag. Keep it on for like... whatever programming you can do. I doubt you can. These booru sites are like dime a dozen manufactured cookie cutter pieces of crap. But if you could, like, have a time tag. Last 15 days, the tag comes off, the band-aid's ripped, and there it is. If you haven't gotten through with it in like 15 days, that's on you. I'm surprised more Snoot derivative don't get leaked on the booru. Yeah, well, it's probably because the art is scuffed. I'll be honest, the art's scuffed, but there's a lot of soul there. It's if Dancing Towards Tomorrow, if it was actually good, you know? The stories don't line up, but like if we took the scuffness of Dancing Towards Tomorrow and made it good, it'd be derivative Volcadera Nights. Assuming people would use it. They should. They should. Man, this community, this fandom, my god. Just as they should avoid spoiling stuff. Like, there should be a grace period, man. If not for the tag, give it a grace period. Not everything needs to be uploaded day one on the booru, unless it's like the mod itself. On the list of mods, yes, day one. Give it like 10-15 days, then drop the CGs, the assets, and all that other stuff. Simple. But I guess when you're terminally online and you're looking for that dopamine hit, you're just a slave. You're a slave to the algorithm or whatever. You want them updates. You want to feel good. And I wasn't spoiled, but I'm upset too. Maybe Mr. Jiggles was right about the booru. for an entirely different reason, though. Don't go to the booru. It's a gentleman's agreement that some people don't follow. Well, that's because some of these people come from fucking Reddit and Tumblr and fucking co-op. That's going to happen. Everything has to be put on the internet or YouTube. Well, who else? There's maybe, I think, one other person streaming this. I think it was Zen who was streaming this game too, and he only got like 3 hours in. I don't think anyone else has touched this mod on YouTube. Want the dopamine hit without having to put in the work into playing the mods. No, I'm talking about the people who want to upload their shit right away. Just to get noticed or whatever. Like, look at my art, look at my art. Like, we can wait. Stop spoiling. The mod's been out for about 2 days. Not everyone's gonna be playing it, man. People have lives. Like, if they it'd have to take a drastic fucking life-changing event, pretty much, to not be able to sit down and play or stream a mod within 10-15 days. Like, you'd have to be in like a tragic accident, be held up in the hospital for like a month or some shit. You wouldn't be able to play the mod, you know? Couldn't stream it. Like, the cases are so rare, man. Just in time for the crash out. Editors and any adjacent shit aren't gentlemen. They're not even men. They're bug people, yeah? I agree. Alright. It's time to decompress, breathe in and out, drink some water, and get back into the mod. Remember, you don't hate these people enough. Alright, where were we? I really don't have that many saves in Snoot game. Really? That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, we did leave off on the Industrial Revolution. Of course. Nah, did the YouTube Shorts method and just click through everything without reading. Anyways. Alright, what do you all know about the Industrial Revolution? Where's Rudy? I really hope this would be an easy one. Willow? Oh, Rudy wasn't in class to help coax an answer out of her. Where was he, anyway? Wait. I gotta put on my fucking smoker voice, goddamn.
Hey, Mr. P, sorry I'm late.
That's the 3rd time this week.
What can I say? Rock Ring Infinite is mighty addictive, yo.
I was reminded of a younger and stupider version of myself. Man, imagine playing Halo Infinite. Stop. Did you finish that assignment?
No. Is you high or something? Is you high?
I didn't know Rudy was, part trigger. Are you kidding me? You told me you'd finish it.
What's the big deal? I'll just do it tomorrow.
I needed to set a message. I needed to do something. But detention would eat into my free time. What are we even doing with our free time anyway? Discipline him. Fuck it. That's it. You're getting detention.
What the fuck, bro?
That's another one.
Bull! Shit!
You just bought another one.
Well, I'm free this Saturday, too.
You know what? So am I. Wait. Wait, no. Wait. What the fuck was I saying?
Good.
Good. Sit your ass down.
Yes, sir.
Pork put us in detention. Yeah, it's what the booru deserves, man. Sit your ass down. Now let's get back to the subject, the Industrial Revolution. I talked myself out of a fucking Saturday. Oh shit! Fuck. Hold on, I'll go through it again. Hold on. You know what? This is what anger gets me. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Don't worry, you didn't miss it. Crashed out so hard, yeah. That's what happens. I hate people, dude. I really do. Anyways, yeah, I'll just go through this. I'm not even gonna read it. I already read it. I can't afford to get pissed off any more than I'm already am, okay? So you can read it. I'm not. Trust me, you didn't miss much. Alright, I think this is where we left off. You know what? During that time, I was debating just deleting my fucking Snoot booru account, but then I realized I need that shit for assets for thumbnails. I am living in hell! Fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Alright. I read that. Okay. This part was a reference to the Breakfast Club. You don't need Snoot booru account to browse it. I know, but at the same time, like I hate it. Sometimes there's things on there that like compel me to comment. Sometimes I can't keep opinions to myself. I mean that's proof of this stream alone, man. I will blow up if I can't fucking vent, you know? Anyways, class finally ended. I was just about to get up and leave when I heard something. Hey, Walter. I forgot I gave my number to him. Yeah? You still have that guitar in my cabinet, right? I think so. Can you make sure? I got a buyer already. Fine. Hold on, text message, as if more things can't happen. Well, looks like I'm flying solo for tomorrow. Oh man, I'm not going to. I don't even know if I even want to do road court tomorrow if I'm doing that solo, man. I am not in the right headspace. I'm just gonna get mad at it because it's a roguelike. I was sure it was still there. Oops. It slipped out of the cabinet with a thud. Why wasn't it in a case? Shit. Sounds fine to me. If you said anything, I'd just say it was like that the whole time. Come in. Sorry to interrupt. I heard a loud bang outside. That was this. There's... I'm surprised there's no guitar sprite. You played the guitar? I didn't know. Yeah, I started picking it up again. I'm not very good though. What music do you usually play? Whatever comes to mind. Lately it's been... I thought back to the last song I played, but it had been that song in my room. There's this one song I'm trying to play a little. It goes a little something like... I've got CG. Oh, let's let the CG go. I'll get a drink. Try to calm down some more. My God. She sat down next to me by my desk. I was too focused on where my hands were supposed to go to notice. There's a port on the Western Bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Oh, I know this song. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. Something like that. Keep going. Alright then. She was getting pretty close to me. The sailor said, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you could be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea." I forgot the rest. I was split on the CG. I was tempted to replace it, but my playtesters really liked it. It's alright. It's a beautiful song. Yeah, a beautiful song about a beautiful lady. One who's seen 100 ships a day, waiting for someone to be there for her. Yeah. Or was I being dense? Was I missing a signal? No, this was coming at me a mile away. And uh-oh. Oh no! She's been drinking! She's drinking! Oh no. Put the booze down. Ah. She leaned into my mouth. Her face melted into mine. I broke away suddenly. I'm sorry, No, it's all right. I liked it. You did? Yes. I've never had someone play a song for me before. I've always wanted a moment like this. We kissed again. I feel like it came out of nowhere. Time seemed to stretch on for a long time. The wrinkles on her face seemed to smooth out and to relax. Like she has to be drunk. Like that kiss came out of nowhere. Like, we haven't even gotten coffee to get to know each other better, man. Like, what are we doing? You're drunk. I looked down at my phone. When I looked up, I saw Roberts was getting ready to walk out. I need to get back. Alright. I'll see you around, Anon. Yeah, me too. Roberts giggled a little. An elderly auntie's sloppy kiss. She walked out of my classroom and out of sight. I put Daniel's guitar away and relaxed my tie a little. Also, this mod's a fun little factoid. This mod's being talked about in the Goodbye Volcano High Kiwi Farms thread. I pretty much grazed it, skimmed as little as I could to skip that shit, because I didn't want to be spoilered, but it is being talked about. I put Daniel's guitar away and relaxed my tie a little. I wasn't really sure what happened. Did I do that? Did she? I remember another day so long ago in a girl's room playing guitar. Are they seeding? What do you mean, on Kiwi Farms? No, like, Kiwi Farms is a fan of Snoot. For the upcoming school field trip, we'll need staff to chaperone. Another field trip? How much time has passed? Alright. There's a few candidates we'll need you to call, of course. If you wish to volunteer, don't let me stop you. Oh, another message. Never mind. Like hell I would ever do that. I'll go down the list. Thank you so very much, Walter. Uh-oh, someone's moody. You summoned me. Oh yes, I was wondering if you'd like to help Walter with chaperoning with the upcoming school trip. Where's it off to? The seniors are going to visit Caldera Corrections. Wait, we're going to prison? The principal believes it'll build strong character. There's a tinge of sarcasm in her voice. Tempting, but no, I have an appointment. Oh, alright. Couldn't you have found someone more competent to locate competent to locate chaperones though, Teresa? I'll have you know, parents tend to like me. I was only threatened with a jail visit one time. Yes, I'm very sure. Good luck, Walter. We're all counting on you. Please, can we simmer down? There's no need to argue. I'll handle it just fine, Teresa. Alright, well, just go down the list and let me know who you find. Sure thing. Hey, Kissif. Doing this was a bit of a waste of time, but Teresa did mention I didn't have to go if I found someone else to fill in. I started dialing when... Come in. Good luck, Walter. We're all counting on you. Well, someone has to do it. Yeah, better you than me, that's for sure. Oh boy. Subscription. Well, thank you, Shad to Joshi. We kissed again. Wow, coming on way too strong there. Are you drinking again, Miss Roberts? I'm getting a little suspicious of this girl. Wait. That scared the shit out of me. You had the sound effect, maybe? I don't know. I keep forgetting I have the sound effects, but rarely do I ever get subscriptions on stream, so it still gets me off guard. I probably should disable that for Snoot streams, I don't know. Or at least mute it, I don't know. We have to work on your technique some more. My technique? Here, stand up straight. Put your arms around my back. Oh, like this? Yeah, then lean your head in and try again. Alright. I noticed the difference. So did I. The things you make me feel. Like what? I haven't felt this way in a long time. I'd forgotten. Shit. You kissed plenty of men in your day, Roberts. Roberts buttoned her dress and hid behind the door. Way too strong. Hey bro, I'm here to pick up the guitar. Go ahead, it's in the cabinet. Watch, she's gonna find something. Yeah. God, what is that smell? Extra season? Uh-huh. What do you mean? Oh yeah, can he pick up on Robert's smell? It smells like really cheap perfume. Oh, must be my cologne. Got a hot date? Who's the lucky lady? Oh, this Taro I knew from high school. I'm getting back into the dating scene. No, alright. Thanks, I'll let you know how it goes. Sure. That was close. You're the one who insisted on not telling anyone. It's for your own good here. It puts less suspicion on you. If you say so. But, you might need to stop. Stop? Yes. We might need to stop meeting here. There's another place we can meet instead. No. She looked at me with a devilish smirk, as if she wanted to give me a slight heart attack. There's a bar a few blocks away. It's called Neely's. We can meet there. Of course, you want to keep drinking, don't you? Why would you ever date a drunk? She jotted down the address. I'll head down after school, alright? Alright. Neely's is a Silent Hill 2 reference. I wouldn't know. I think most of the things you like, I probably have no idea about. You gotta understand, I'm like a unique specimen in the worst way possible. I like things people don't like. Oh. Was it too weird to live, too rare to die? Something like that, I don't know. I still had a few more classes before school ended. Came here to say have a good stream. Alright, see you later. Okay. Thank you. Neely's was an old dive a few blocks away from Reef City. There's a large hole in one of the big windows out front. I'm gonna turn this down a bit on my end. It's definitely still in the ghetto. I heard that. Busted. Come on, let's head inside. Now we might be able to find a table. Is that Misty? Oh, this is gonna be... I remember this screenshot. It's gonna be LJ. Is that Misty? You haven't been here in so long. Well, I don't try to stay away. Who's the young man? One of your students you whisked away here? Oh, no, it's a fellow colleague of mine. Roberts was blushing something fierce. Here, I'll help you two find a table. She situated us in an old booth. I could see the large hole in the window from here. Please forgive the mess. We're still remodeling after the last incident. What was it this time? Hockey players again? Try football players. I'll get someone to serve you in a jiffy. Football players? Let's just say the city frowns upon referring to particular races and crime statistics. Oh boy. Trigger football players? Come on, order something. I inspected the menu, but there wasn't a whole lot of food options. It was mostly a list of drinks. Of course. Oh no! Dead-ass spider alert! Femoid! Void alert! Goon golem alert! Goon spawn! What do you have? Oh, I didn't usually order alcohol in a fancy establishment like this. I'll have a bourbon whiskey, JTS Brown. For him, he'll have a white wine spritzer. Coming up. Which kind of football? The American kind. The trigger American kind. That was Sabic's idea. The dead-ass spider. What is it? I can't think of the word. Just the spawn. I like this joke that the journo from Wani has to work as a waitress. No, the paintings. Oh, I see. Now we got the Windows background. Trust me, you don't want to order the food here. Why not? Let's just say LJ's better at serving drinks. She was always getting me to cover her in home ec. Home ec? Yeah, we both went to the same high school. Here you are! No drink sprites? Robert's drink was pretty large and had a lemon twist added. I like this place a lot. They don't ask a lot of questions. Lets you keep to yourself. It was weird being with her in public like this. I just associated her with the school. So you want to meet here from now on? If you're okay with that. I felt a little weird, to be honest. Like she was somewhat ashamed of our meetings. Sure, I guess. What is it, Anon? Nothing, I just liked spending time at the school. It was a nice change of pace compared to marking. I know, it's just, you know, they ask questions there. I guess. You know, I haven't truly made up my mind about you. What do you mean? Well, I've been wondering what your goals are. What do you plan to do after all this? After all what? You mentioned you were doing this for money. What happens after you get the money you need? To tell you the truth, I haven't really thought about it much. I guess I could try and get a proper license. Interesting. I was thinking about that. I could help you get a license. The test really isn't that hard. It isn't? Daniel said he got it the first try. Do you think he studied a day in his life? I guess not. Oh, waitress. Can I get another one? Damn, you drank it already?
That's nothing. You should see her last Sunday.
Haha. It's not that bad, is it? She looks so vulnerable. I wonder if the alcohol did it. I barely touched my drink as is. It helps numb the pain. You keep saying that. It helps numb the pain. Sometimes it gets so bad I need to duck in here. There's something about drinking in a place like this which makes it feel, I don't know, not as weird, I guess. Yeah, I can relate. Says the guy. Well, I don't even know if Anon even drinks, man. Not that I was much better. I just didn't think about it that much. I mean, yeah, I guess he did drink in Ending 2, and this is Ending 2, but I think that was like a one-off thing with Fang. He doesn't seem like someone who would just drink, be like a chronic drinker or whatever. I feel like that was like a one-off moment, and he got caught off guard with his guard down because he's never drank before, so of course he'd be a lightweight and fucking let his lips just fucking yap. But what do I know? I'm just an observer. I reached out for her hand. She reflexively twitched, but kept it there. Nervous? Yeah. To tell you the truth, Anon, I haven't been on a date in a while. This is a date? Well, I'm with an attractive young man in a bar. She did have me there. When was the last time you went out like this? I don't remember. I mostly keep to myself. Anon does drink. He mentions getting booze in Ending 2. Nah, I guess it's been so long. He definitely doesn't drink as much as Roberts, though. Okay. I mean, I've went through Ending 2 when I watched Smug Fox play it. So that's like 3-4 years ago. I can't keep a track of everything when I'm playing mods at like the rate I am. You kind of like lose the lesser details, you know. I sort of got tired with men. Once you get to my age, they start seeing you as a problem. They tell you that they want an older girlfriend, but when they lose interest, you try and try and try again, but they just leave. And then you spot them with a younger woman. She started crying. Too much to drink. Speaking of, I should probably go get more water. Hold on. And speaking of drinking, there's a good reason why I don't drink during Snoot streams anymore, because ever since Wani Gemu, that shit caught me off guard with the fucking AI voices and the coffee machine broke. Like, dude, I was brain broken, man. I was not ready for that, so... so... That's the reason I don't drink, because if something just broadsides me, it's like, stream's over, I gotta go fucking lay down. I'm dead. Does Fox still do Snoot streams? I don't think so. Like, it's been mostly like Fortnite or Sonic or... I don't know what he's playing now. I've kind of tuned it out ever since like the Snoot stuff stopped, you know? I don't know. Unks lost it. I don't know. It's just me and I guess ESLs, man. It's just me and ESLs now in the game, man. It sucks. Snoot has fallen. Billions must. I don't know. Oh. Every time I think of Fox, I think of the body pillow video. I think I remember some of that. Oh no. Oh. She started crying. Oh, I'm sorry. She retrieved a napkin from her purse. I shouldn't drink this much. I think about bad times. I think about how I haven't accomplished most of my goals. Teaching wasn't exactly my plan A. It wasn't? What was? She lit up at that question. To tell you the truth, I wanted to become an actress. Now, what kind of things did you want to act in? Musicals. Is that why you dress up like a school mom? I'll have you know, young man, I do not dress like a... Yeah, you do. I think it's kind of cute, actually. Robert started blushing. Maybe you shouldn't... Wait, maybe you should have led with that. She grasped my hand now, a soft smile spread across her face. I like spending time with you, Anon. Likewise. I just feel bad now about how I acted when we first met. I didn't expect this. This? You know, sitting here in a bar with a good-looking man. A waitress. Can I get another one? My God. Are you sure you should be drinking so many? What are you, my daddy? Shut up. My God. I don't know if I like the Roberts route, man. I don't know. But I was spoilered to the alt route, so maybe we'll be saved by the alt route. She was downing them like there was no tomorrow. You're slurring your words something fierce. No. Shut up. More. More! So tell me something, Anon. What draws you to me? No, your drinking habit. That was a hard question. I like talking to you, I guess. Uh-huh, it's nothing else. Her leg brushed up against mine. Absolutely nothing else. Well, I mean... She was looking at me dead in the eyes, and I knew there was probably a right answer to that question. Something that she was waiting for. I think you're really pretty too. Please, keep going. She already finished drinking. I barely touched my white wine spritzer. Well, Please, just call me ugly already. What? I know it. I'm just waiting for you to say it. I don't think you're ugly, come on. I'm old enough to be your mother. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Look at it! I want all of you to look at it! My God. You said it yourself, Anon. I'm a hag. I'm just Ken. MILF destroyed by red wine. She started crying again. I should just give up while I'm ahead. I'm a fucking mess. She started getting up. I grasped her arm. Wait. Thunk. Shit. I hate drunk people. I can walk. By myself. She was wobbling back and forth a little. Oh no. Time to get bitched at. What's going on here? Nothing, LJ. I can walk home by myself. You should really stop hitting the bottle so hard. I can take care of myself. Here, sit back down for me, Misty. My waitress will get you a glass of water. Let me talk to the nice young man. Wait. Let me talk to the nice young man you brought here. Oh, okay. You're just gonna take him from me. She motioned me to follow her. What's going on? Tell me something. Where does she know you from? We work at school together. It's Reef City continuation. Uh-huh. Alright. Listen, she gets like this sometimes. I normally walk her back to her place. Can you take her? I normally would do it myself, but the place is getting a little busy right now. I can give you her address. She wrote it down on a napkin in bright red felt marker. It's a few blocks away. Just make sure she gets back, please. I hate when she gets like this. Alright, I'll do it. Misty, let's go. Huh? What? This young man you brought will be escorting you home. Oh, okay. Here's your purse. Do you have everything? Yes, I think so. I was holding on to her. She was stumbling as she walked. Let's go. Please make sure she gets home safe. Yes, ma'am. I felt the temptation to salute, but stifled it for now. Another CG. It started raining. I put my jacket over her. Won't you be cold? I'll be fine. Come on, let's keep going. Please, Anon, just let me go. I can make it by myself. We're almost there. All right. She sounded so tired and worn out. The address led us to an apartment building a few blocks from Reef City. She was picking up the pace a little now. I didn't need to hold on to her as much. This your place? Yes. I helped her open the door. I flickered on the lights. The place had a weird smell. Sorry, I didn't know you'd come. That's alright. Oh no, she's gonna drag us to bed. It's all going way too fast, man. I helped her to the couch in her living room. Can you get me some water? It's starting to spin. Yeah. I filled a glass from the sink and brought it to her. Thank you, Anon. Sure. I didn't know about bringing you here. Why? I was worried you'd see this place and judge me. It's so dusty.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
I mean, you don't really see the dust. Okay. You should see my place. You're a nice guy. Get some sleep. I'll let myself out. Yeah, watch. When I take a drink, it's not gonna happen. Thank you, Anon. She lets go of my hand. Her eyes closed. Okay, I guess we did leave. Good. I closed the door and let myself out. I locked the door behind me. Thankfully, it was only a few blocks to the nearest bus stop. School was finally over. I was wondering if Roberts was around. I didn't see her anywhere. It's me. It's Misty. I got your number from the library girl, remember? That traitor. Yeah, that's what she said. I won't betray him to any pussy. She came around, though. What's up? I had to call in. I was too hungover after last night. I'll say. Listen, I want to see you again. Can you come over to my place? Okay. I was personally invited to her apartment. I've cleaned up a little this morning. Please buzz in 3443. Alright. I still had the napkin from last night in my pocket. Ugh. Still getting hung up on shit, man. And we're skipping. I don't even get the day to myself. It's just a little brief respite, and then bam, we're back with Miss Roberts. The place still had a lingering smell. Thank you for coming over. It's alright, really. It's a lot. Do you need any help? I can try to. So, what did you want me here for? I wanted to apologize. I didn't know how far I wanted this to go. So I was hoping you'd lose interest in me and we'd go our separate ways. I grabbed her hand. I like you, though. You're just saying that, though. I'm old and useless. The only men I ever known would just leave me when I brought them here. I was afraid of inviting you here. Well, I came back. Yes, but for how long? What was me? I don't get it, Anon. What do you see in me? I'm a fucking mess. I held her hand. I don't think you're a mess. I am a mess. I drink so much. Shh. CG. At least the art is nice. She started crying again. She buried her face into my chest. I'm not going anywhere. All right. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Only if you don't want to. Please just... I'm staying. All right. I started holding her tighter. Something told me to stay as close as possible. Eventually, she lifted her head and looked into my eyes. Hi. Cat got your tongue? Shut up. More CG. Roberts ends up doing Snoot ending one. Oh no, I don't want to hit that button. So the teacher ends up doing a shooting. Crazy. She insisted on something else. I have a better idea. Oh, okay. I smelt a hint of liquor on her breath. That or she didn't brush her teeth yet. I don't like this, man. Please, just sit here with me. She was kissing me on my neck. Just shut up and let me hold you. Okay. She started nibbling on my neck. Ow! That didn't hurt. Yeah, it did. Pussy. I stayed there for a really long time. I didn't want this moment to end. The bad music's still going, though. Act 5? 3. I forget what act we were on. Hang on, stop it. That tickles. How does what look? Don't make me smack you. I will. You got it? Yeah, I got it. Oh no, oh no, they were doing shit. Damn necklace. Well, you can teach a new dog old tricks. Is that how it goes? You tell me. Ow. What? Big strong man can't handle little teeth? I wasn't used to women being this aggressive. Hold me tighter, dropout. Yes, ma'am. I wish this moment would never end. We spent the weekend together, and I loved every single moment. Oh, but I guess we do need to go to work. The world does need its teachers. Yes, but I have needs too. Fuck them kids, but not like that. She bumped into me and my hand brushed aside something. Oops. You broke my picture! Clumsy boy. I'm sorry, I'll clean it up. Hey, what's this of? Huh? Oh, ancient history. What do you mean? I was dating this man named Sean at the time, and while on a date I fell into a fountain. You know, I was drinking again. I was even drinking back then, Anon, and he made sure to ridicule me. He wouldn't stop laughing and snapped that picture. God, I look so young. And I started drinking so young. Whatever happened to him? It just didn't really work out. He wouldn't even pretend to be interested in anything I liked. We just drifted apart. Sean, hey Crescenario. There's something weird about the picture, but I couldn't quite place it. It felt familiar somehow. I'll see you downstairs. Oh, drop out. You forgot your tie. Here. A half-decent, half-Windsor knot. Full Windsor. Same diff. I have to remind myself that you're upbringing sometimes. She forcefully grabbed for my hand. I felt my tendons seize up. Ow. Oh. Now she says sorry. She's not calling me a pussy again. Back and forth with her, huh? I'm not going to wander off. How do I know you won't lead me astray by some hussy on the road? That was the third or fourth time she joked about that. I was starting to wonder if there was more to it. She held onto my hand a little gentler and we started walking. Did you think more about getting your license? Yeah, I'm gonna let a drunk person help me get my license. Perfect. I was trying to forget. Trying to forget? Oh no, did that slip out? No, what I meant to say was... We do have lots of time to ourselves to study, don't we? I guess. What do you mean, I guess? I don't know, I just didn't put much thought into it. You need to start thinking about your future. What about those money issues you talked about? I neglected to mention my plan was to just live on my pension. Yeah, I know, I gotta. I'll help, remember? She definitely already planned out 4 study sessions this week. I thought you said the test was easy. Sure, but don't you want to ace it? Don't you want to start your new life as an... Wait, do you want to start your new life as an underachiever? I don't know. Well, it's something to consider, on. How long do you want to sleepwalk through life? Oh, for someone who says sleepwalk, you sure do a lot of stumbling. I started to feel a little bad now. She picked up on it. I'm sorry, I'm really excited for you. I want this opportunity to open doors for you. Yeah, I know. Plus, I know a thing or two about teaching after all. You're right, I should take it more seriously. I knew a thing about teaching too. I was the best worksheet giver this side of New Mexico. We went our separate ways at the entrance. I made it back to my classroom about a few minutes before class started. I hadn't had any time to myself for a few days. I was still reeling from everything. I couldn't believe how quickly everything progressed. Part of me wanted to slow down and pace myself, but another part of me craved the attention, the way she never stopped gazing up at me. I never really felt this way before. Thing was different. The bell sounded, students started piling into my class. As I started preparing for the day, I made a mental note to visit Stella. I wanted to tell her about what happened. And just skip. So you went on a date? Yeah, you could say that. We kind of spent the weekend together. Wow. I'm not sure how to feel about it. What do you mean? Don't you like her? Yeah, I do. To be honest, Anon, I don't know what you see in her. It's weird, but I don't know why I like her either. I just find myself looking at her and I start wanting to hold her. I can't stop thinking about her. So what's the issue then? It sounds like things are going pretty well. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with her. She drinks a lot. What to do? Like on a date? Yeah, all I know about her is she... All I know about her is she likes drinking. What about that acting thing? You mentioned that. Yeah, that too. What about watching a slice of life anime? I don't think she'd go for that. Well, I'm out of ideas then. Why don't you ask her? I guess I could, but I'm not sure. What I'd recommend doing is sitting her down, looking into her eyes and asking, what do you like to do for fun? That's it? Yeah, that's what my last boyfriend did. Chad Shark. Somehow the idea of Stella having a boyfriend felt far-fetched. Alright, I guess I'll try. Hey, does anyone come into the library? Oh, it's pretty slow these days. I'm not even sure why they have a library, to be honest. I see more teachers here than students. Probably the result of one of those budget increases. Drunken fist. So if you imagine investing that little petrification device, I would say this would to trigger the device effects. 2 miles, 2 seconds. I don't know what that is. I was leaving out the back entrance when I heard a loud banging sound. Oh no, it's Mrs. Roberts. She's looking for the beer bottles. Where are you? Or is it gonna be Zeke? The voice sounded familiar.
Help!
Oh, it's Rudy.
Please help me! Help me, please!
I gotta put on a better smoker voice. Because I got done coughing all that time ago, and she's like, it's gonna hurt more. What's happening?
I was in detention and they asked me to take the recycling out. When I did, some woman was in the bin hooking shit out of it.
Where did you go?
Oh no.
A familiar face turned the corner and appeared. Good old Schizo.
Where is he?
Not you again.
Oh no, you're that.
Thought crossed my mind I could get rid of this woman once and for all. Yes, Wendy, I'm a member of the DIA.
No! How'd you know my name?
I've been watching you for some time, Wendy. Now tell me more about the trash cans.
Why? Why can't you just leave me alone? I flushed those pills down the toilet already. I'm being followed everywhere. I'm safe nowhere.
The school is a secret DIA hideout. If you know what's good for you, leave it alone.
Yes, sir,
You'll go home now and rethink your life. Oh no, Star Wars, Star Wars.
I'll go home and rethink my life.
Star Wars. As Wendy ran off, I breathed a sigh of relief. I love writing Schizo Chan a lot. Rock Wars. Asteroid Wars. Meteor War. It'd be called Meteor Wars, wouldn't it? Meteor Wars.
Thanks, Mr. P. How'd you scare her off so easily?
It's like a game. You just pretend to be something you're not. People like that are scared of their own shadow.
Yeah, I guess. Damn. I gotta get back. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Something told me I had better get on my way before old Zeke arrived. I didn't want to have a conversation about the weird schizophrenic woman and her obsession with that talking trash cans. The sun was starting to set outside. I looked at the wall and saw 3 o'clock rolled around. It had been a few days since I had been back to my Skid Row apartment. I wondered if I should return. I grabbed my bag and got ready to go when... Mrs. Roberts, right? Dude, like I said, Snoot just fucking hydrates me, man. I will never go thirsty ever again. What happened? Nothing, just... You try to point out to them that they need to learn these things before they graduate, and then they just completely forget it the next day. It makes me really want to give up on these kids, and I know that's a bad thing to say. Out of curiosity, why did you take this job? Teaching? Well, around a decade ago, I was trying to get jobs in acting, but there wasn't a lot of opportunity here in Volcadera. What I did find, though, was no shortage of listings for teaching positions. So, I don't know, go to school for acting, come back and teach drama? You could have been a drama teacher? I don't know. I actually started, and then I read. My God. And then I read the dialogue. I actually started as a drama teacher. No shit, why'd you give that up? There wasn't a lot of money in it, or steady work. Then I got a call here and it offered me almost double. So it wasn't teaching the wonderful students of Reef City all about the English language that made you want to work here? Certainly not. Eventually it just starts to become familiar. You don't want to leave something you've just been in for a while. Like a certain apartment in Skin Row. And you want to go back to that thing, not because you enjoy it, but because it's like your rock and that thing keeps your life centered. I thought there'd be more. I don't know. What? Purpose to it? What do you mean? Well, at a correction school, it doesn't feel like you're really a teacher, does it? It feels like you're a babysitter, like you're just here to keep them occupied until they're not the state's problem. That sounds harsh, doesn't it? I thought that when I started, but I slowly became jaded to it. I kind of wonder if my own teachers growing up were like that. My old math teacher was really jaded too. And now he works at a convenience store. It's hard to really care when you see the same sort of faces every day. They barely know how to read. The last teacher that they had passed them on to the next. And now it's your turn, and while you can help them, they don't want to learn. They've grown up as someone's problem. That's how they felt their entire lives. If I tried any sort of proper discipline too, I'd get criticized for it from the principal, because the school's funding is directly tied to pass rates. Sometimes I bite the bullet though, like that time with Willow, but... Do I want to be the school's problem? No. I just have to get out of the way and drink. Then hope they sort themselves out in the end. I just have to play the part I'm given. If I step out of line, I'll get reprimanded. She was pretending to be a teacher too. The only difference was she had a license. Maybe this is just a reformed school issue though. Maybe you'd be happier working at another school, something a bit less stressful. Maybe. I've thought about it, maybe working at a community college. Something like teaching a course on creative writing. Since when were you a writer? Since when were you a substitute teacher? That's a low blow. Well, I can do more than just teach, you know. Yeah, you can drink. What about acting? Couldn't you do that? I could, but... But what? I don't know, I haven't done it in years now. I'd have to put myself out there and do auditions again. I could help, maybe read out some lines for you. Well, that's sweet of you, but I need some more time. There's a lot we need to do first, like help you study for that exam. I was hoping she forgot. Now come on, let's head to my place. You'll be examining something all right, Anon. Yes, Mom. Watch it, or I'll start beating you next. I'm going to go take a bathroom break. I'll be back. come back to see like how little of the bottle of water I have left, so I went to go pick up another. On my way back, it's crazy. Oh. Alright. Let's go over this again. Which one of the following describes scaffolding in instruction? Providing temporary supports that are gradually removed as students gain independence. That's correct. She had such a wide grin on her face. It only took us 3 hours. Yeah, only you were counting. The sun already set outside. I wonder how much longer she wanted to study for. Alright, let me see. Why is Steam going off? Am I being yelled at? Stream? Oh, that's for, that was for when I crashed out. Never mind. A student frequently calls out during class discussions, interrupting others. What is the most effective teacher response? Establish a clear participation rules and consistently enforce them. That's correct. You'll make a good teacher yet. That doesn't feel like something I'd do. What do you mean? I feel like it reinforces the idea that I'm a villain to them, but they typically shut up after a few minutes. Well, unfortunately, the test is probably going to look down on you for that one. Messages. Alright. I guess. Should I just pretend and answer dishonestly? Try not seeing it as dishonest. It's more like a performance. Performance? Yeah, imagine you're getting up on stage and trying to impress someone else. Are you going to portray yourself exactly as you are? Or are you going to portray an idealized version of yourself? What version of yourself do you really want to see? What version would you want others to see? That's how I'd like to view it. I'm not sure. It feels like I'm lying. I forget how young you are sometimes. Sometimes you have to pretend, Anon. Otherwise people won't like you. I don't care. I don't care! I wasn't sure I wanted to argue this point any further. I guess. I'm not sure. What if we take a break? I think we made a lot of progress on those questions. Sounds good to me. What do you want to do? Well, I have some ideas. Oh boy. You do not know how tempted I've been just to pepper your face with kisses. I remember what Stella spoke about earlier. Hey, I was wondering, what do you think we have in common? Huh? Well, you know, common interests, hobbies, that sort of thing. Well, to tell you the truth, I can't think of anything. I ain't hip with the kids. I don't do no skibidi toilet 6-7 phantom tax. What sort of things do you like doing? It's a little embarrassing. Come on, tell me. I like watching musicals. When I was very young, I remember my mother showed us Mary Poppins. I was so jealous of her. Jealous? Yeah, I wanted her umbrella. I kept fantasizing about opening it up and flying into the air. The image of her doing that amused me greatly. Ever since then, I started obsessively watching them. Something about the energy they had was irresistible. I don't think I ever really sat down to watch that one. No? Your parents didn't introduce you to any old movies? My father was never really around. My mom wasn't really interested. Oh. Please don't say those things ever again, Porku. What did I even say? I have goldfish memory when I'm streaming. Because I have to focus on reading, and I can only do like half of that, man. A tear formed at her eye. I'm sorry. Huh? What's the matter? Nothing, it's just... I don't know why I get so emotional. I've never met my father. Uh-oh, fatherless behavior! Where's my triangle? Where's my triangle? No wonder she drinks. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. It's alright. I don't think I really need someone like that in my life. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. I've always tried being self-sufficient. I can relate to that a little. Although I'm not sure if living on my pension counted. Whoa, buddy! The brain rot stuff. Oh, I'll say it again. Whoa, buddy! We really need to make a Snoot bingo card. I made one earlier for this year. I'm surprised Owl didn't post it yet. But it is what it is. We sat together for a while. I held her hand so tightly. The bones of her wrists were so delicate. Like her skeleton was touching me. After a short while, she seemed to relax a little more. What about you, though, Anon? What sort of things do you like to do for fun? I like to play video games. Well, I watch a lot of anime. She giggled. Oh, just like Stella. Japanese cartoons. Hey, now, it's not that much different to musicals. Sure, Dropout. How about this? She traced her fingers along my tie. You watch a musical with me, and I'll fall asleep during one of your little animes. You'll watch Deca Go Ranger with me. I'd draw the line at something sexual. I do have an image to keep up. Image? Yeah, the image of a stumbling drunk. Dude, I'm gonna explode from water at this rate, man. Yes, of your superior. Superior? What? More like falling on your posterior, haha. Well, I am older than you, and wiser, and sometimes more drunk. She flung her head back. You, wiser? I saw how long it took you to remember your phone's pin. She started blushing. Shut up. Well, why do you ask anyway? Do you worry that we don't have much in common? Her hand was clutching mine. I just want to know more about you. Oh. She looked a little away. I don't usually talk about myself that much. I usually think people aren't interested. Me neither. Yeah, I noticed. It's hard to get a read on you sometimes. Well, what else do you like to do, aside from watch movies? I like board games. What? Board games? My mother used to insist we played checkers every Saturday. Checkers? What about chess? What about it? Just figured you'd be more into it. What? You figured I'd be this hook-nosed witch, hoping I could wrap you around my little finger? Something like that. Well, too bad. She stuck her tongue out. I like the game where the pieces jump over each other. gotta give Porker a triangle. Do you have a checkers set? I couldn't remember the last time I played. Somewhere, I think. She got up and looked around. After some time, she produced a dusty old checkers board. Here. The perspective seems a little off here. Like, it looks like Mrs. Roberts is, like, bigger, like, way bigger than she has any right of being, you know? I rarely understood how the game worked, or how someone could be good at it. You just move the pieces diagonally. Didn't expect that, did you? She kept yelling "King me" when she got a piece of the end of the board. Almost like she was 12 years old again. How would you even know? How would you even know what she was like at 12? After a while, I left her apartment and headed back to Skin Row. Watch, we're gonna bump into the Triceratops guy, aren't we? I was glad Stella suggested this. No, we're just gonna time skip all the way to school again. And that's how the pterosaurs drove out the Spanish invaders during the Battle of Las Noci Tristan. La Noche Tristi, Mr. P. Right, that's what I said. And on Shrunk. Maybe she's sitting on the couch. I don't know how the couch would make you bigger. Alright, hurry on to your next class. Remember, you have exams next week, and it will be on the test. This will be on the test. If I have taken notes, I was definitely not repeating myself. I thought about how I could possibly sneak in a nap, when all of a sudden, Miss Roberts. Rudy! Okay.
Hey, Mr. P, I have a question.
Fucking... Yeah?
What did you do when you graduated high school?
Uh-oh. Me? I joined the Navy.
Was it a good gig? Like, did you enjoy it?
No, I didn't. I kind of regretted going, to be honest. It did snag me a nice pension, though.
I'm not sure what I'll do when June rolls around. I was wondering if you had any advice.
To tell you the truth, you should probably do something that plays to your strengths.
What does that even mean?
What do you think you're good at?
Stealing? Nothing.
Well, you were good at grabbing my wallet.
If I was good at that, I wouldn't have gotten caught.
True. The main thing, I guess, is to try not to be a burden onto others. Everyone's out for themselves, but it doesn't mean you need to be. Even if it means working something you hate, at least you're contributing and not worrying people.
I guess, I don't know, I think I should have things figured out by now.
Well, I still don't have things figured out yet. I don't think anyone really does. But there are things we can do in the short term to make things easier on ourselves. Like just learning to tolerate nonsense. Does that make sense?
Not really. You're pretty good at speaking your mind, though. I just fumbled through shit.
I got better at it, I guess. Anyway, you have your next class to get to.
Oops.
I was a little proud he scampered off so quickly. I felt like he cared more about his studies, or at least got better at hiding it. Oh boy, back here again. television. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun. You find the fun. And snap, the job's a game. Misty was so excited watching Julie Andrews scold a few children. I can see where you get it from. Shut up, slacker. There's an open bottle of JTS Brown on the table. And an empty bottle of water. My God. We continued to watch the film. The main character was floating on an umbrella. I wish I could do that. Just float, float, and float away. That sounds unsafe. Yeah, but I could just get away from it all. Including me? Yes. No, not you. I like you too much. You can keep all to... Wait, I can keep all to myself. Eventually, the film ended and we continued on to the next activity. Anime? Why are they taking their clothes off again? It's how... Oh no, is this Dragon Ball Z? It's how they get stronger. Oh, these clothes are weighing me down too much. I need to get stronger. See? Right. But do they need to do that every time? Just wait until the next scene, and we get to see the villain. I understand that happiness cannot be attained by having an invincible body, or mountains of money, or even being the ruler of the human race. So, he's gay, right? No, don't be silly. All I have is one simple goal, just one, to win and dominate. That's it. That's all that can fulfill me. But he's saying it to a bunch of other muscled men and with their shirts off. It's more complicated than that. What are they doing now? They're locked in conquest for the fate of the universe. Right, but why are they just wrestling? It's not like that. It was hard to sum up the proper arguments. I wish I had the right words to say. The same Dragon Ball for real. I don't know what it is. I don't watch modern anime, man. I barely watch anime as is. Like I said, I'm a different fucking breed, man. I'm a different breed of sped. The credits finally rolled. So, what did you think? Apart from the questionable subject matter, I could see why you like it. But I don't like it. But I can see why you like it. What do you mean? Muscled shirtless men engaging in poetic banter, all while making sure the women are out of the room. I can see why it would amuse you. She started giggling. Psh. You just don't know the true majesty of this series. I don't know what he was thinking going with it. Like, if you're choosing someone's first anime... Like, you gotta make it as, like, least sus as possible. Like, don't the normie women like the Ghibli or whatever? I don't know. Start easy. Evidently not. I guess you'll have to show me more. More? Well, I did subject you to my favorite musical. It's only natural for a little back and forth. Plus, I still need to show you bed knobs and broomsticks. Don't remind me. Watch it, slacker. She took another swig of her JTS Brown. It has one of the best animated fight scenes of anything ever made, and I won't take such slander from you. Shut up. You shut up. She tossed herself at me and nuzzled her face into my neck. Another CG. Time to open the new bottle. Water! I don't know, I just watched the old TV Fist of the North Star from the 80s. I don't even watch that, man. Of course, if you don't want to. Of course I want to. Really? Yeah. I just worried things I like are a little boring. I felt her chest softly rise. Her soft pulse was comforting on my skin. I enjoy sharing my life with you. Yeah, I get that. It's just my brain doesn't most of the time. It's all the booze, Anon. The booze really makes my brain go smooth. Thank you for humoring me, Anon. My big, strong man. I held her tightly to my chest. I felt her breath on my neck. Next act? Well, we laid there for a long time until the sun set. I stayed the night as usual. She insisted on studying as soon as we got up. I've noticed we haven't had a choice in a while. Alright, so where are the cost overruns when budgeting school supplies? Wasn't it chalk? Well, if you want the good stuff, there's this place in Japan that sells the good stuff. The kind that doesn't break apart in your hand when you're making dotted lines. That sounds really nice. I could never get used to writing with chalk. I wish they would have used whiteboards and markers instead. Alright, Slacker, that's 3 hours done so far. My back was sore from all the studying, and I was developing a killer headache. Was this what it felt like to be old? Do you want to take a break? Yeah. I kind of want to leave the house, though. Oh? She lowered her glasses down her snout. Where to? The mountain. I looked outside and saw something off in the distance. It looked like balloons? Huh? Misty walked over. Oh, that's the Caldera Bay Winter Fair. They're commemorating the day Arthur Volcadera found this place in 1782. Something history class. You want to go? Well, it is chilly out. But you're warm. But with you, I think I'll manage. Do you think we'll spot some students? Assuredly, but I think we'll be fine. The school's already buzzing about us. Really? They say that in my class all the time. Are you and Mr. P a thing? The other day, a girl gave me tips on how to braid my hair. It's a little cute, to be honest. Like I've become a teenager again. I wasn't sure how to feel about it. She seemed to be enjoying it, though. Come on, Slacker. Let's go have some fun. Eat chalk. The last CG Anon shrunk. Now he is big. Eat chalk. What are we, Susie? Feed chalk to Diane. Be funny if like there was just a reference there where Diane ate chalk as a nod to Susie. It was absolutely crowded. I wasn't used to this many people wandering around. It looks so magical. It does. Are you sure you're not cold? I'm fine, Slacker. Let's get some cotton candy. Oh, the fucking hat on Tracy. Oh my God. Candy, get your cotton candy. Here, gimme. Alright, hold your horses, I'll get it. Here you go. Hey, you in the coat, you look familiar. Nah, me? I was trying to remember where I saw this woman from. Oh, the park. Right. The late sleeper. You don't know the half of it. He hates getting up before noon. You two enjoy yourselves, you enjoy yourselves, you hear? She was holding a bright blue cone of cotton candy. Oh, look, Anon, ball toss. Nah. Oh, yeah. Come on, you have to win me something. Wait, what? Here, you've won... You've won a free trip to Alcohol Anonymous. Come on, your mother didn't raise no loser. I've never had a man win me something at the fair before. You can do it, right? She was good at getting what she wanted, that's for sure. Oh god, Zeke again.
Step right up, step right up. You wanna try a game? 10 tickets to play.
10 tickets? Sheesh. Then what, we get like a little fucking 2-inch plush if we win? I'll take one. Hey, wait. What are you doing here?
Well, I'll be out on a hot date. Let me guess, she wants you to win something for her.
Yeah.
Ah, good luck, Sonny.
I didn't like the look he was giving me. I had a small roll of tickets in my pocket. I started measuring them out. I mean, they do teach grenade toss at the Navy, right? He glued them shits down, probably. I could see it. I handed him the tickets.
Here are your balls. Knowing you probably hear this a lot.
What was that?
Nothing, good sir. Take your best shot.
I got into position. I missed completely.
Shit. Oh, sorry, young man. Would you like to try again? 10 tickets.
I felt like the can was moving on its own. Yeah, sure. I was not about to let this game beat me. I stopped and held my breath, tossing the ball back and forth between my hands.
Oh, so close. Wanna try again?
This fucking thing is rigged.
Well, lad, I can give you some advice.
What's that?
30 bucks.
30 bucks?
35.
What?
40.
Isn't haggling supposed to go down, not up?
45.
Deal.
Smart boy.
Freeze ray. Give me a large teddy bear.
There we go. Good work, young man. I commend you for your throwing skills.
Aw, thank you, Raynon. She held on to me tightly. She was so pleased. You're welcome. It was definitely not worth $45. Misty yawned softly. What time is it? It's time for you to get a watch. I mean, you are old-fashioned. Wouldn't an old-fashioned teacher have a watch? I don't know. That's just me assuming things. 4:30. We should head back. What? You gotta get up before dawn? Shut up. Some of us have trouble staying up late, you know. Don't you want to go on one of the rides? No. That'll hurt my foot more, and then I'll drink. I got the sense she was afraid of breaking something from riding the Whistler. What about bumper cars? No! What about them? Come on, let's ride them. I would be caught dead in one of those things. What, are you chicken? Bastard. Fine, slacker, let's go. 4:30 p.m. Time for old people sleep. I don't even fucking go to bed at that time, man. Dude, I start getting tired. Well, I yawn. Well, I mean, I yawn doesn't mean I'm tired, but if I yawn through a mod, I'm just gonna keep yawning and yawning. But like, I'm good to go until like maybe 9 or 10. That's why I get the sleepy. Take that! Hey, watch it. I was stuck in a corner. I was furiously trying to reverse my car. Come on, slacker. Rudy. Oh, snap.
Take that! Mr. P, remember that thing?
What thing? Oh. I remember the class about Sabotai, divide and conquer. Uh-oh. Take that. We surrounded Misty. No fair. Who's to say history is worthless? What are you rascals doing?
Same thing you are by the looks of things.
I didn't think Miss R could laugh so much. Oh. Misty started blushing. Yeah, she needs to get that stick out of her butt. They started laughing. Walter, shouldn't we get going?
No more bumper cars.
No, I think we should turn in for an early night. See you kids later.
See ya.
Are you sure you don't want to do anything else? Maybe not. She started yawning again. What about the Ferris wheel? Her eyes lit up a little at the suggestion. You really know how to make me feel young again. Sure, slacker, let's go. I used a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon's OST for this segment. I wouldn't know. It stood there, cold as ice. The snow covered it like a thick woolly coat. Nobody was around this part of the park. It sat there like an ancient monument. We walked towards it. There was seemingly no footprints on the paths. This felt a little weird, but I continued on. By the time we made it there, the snow was clearing. The sun was finally poking through the clouds. Is there any Ferris wheels that actually operate in winter? Because I don't know. I don't want to power level too much, but I'm just asking the question. By the time we made it there, the snow was clearing. The sun was finally poking through the clouds. There was nobody around, though. Oh no, it's closed. Don't tell me we walked all this way for nothing. Misty took a swig from a flask in her...
Stop drinking!
One of these days, I'm going to slip your drinks with the non-alcoholic shit, and we'll see how you fucking fly then. Misty, what? Are you going to tattle on me? No. Good. I guess we need to head back. There has to be someone here. I didn't come all this way to give up this quickly. I don't know, I wouldn't trust a Ferris wheel in the winter, I know, right? Wait here, I'm gonna take a look around. Not unless it was like in the south, but there's snow here. Well, Zeke again, of course. I thought I saw a staff member. No, no.
Huh? Oh, it's you again.
What are you doing here?
Freezing my ass off. What does it look like? I got other duties too, you know. Gotta keep the kids off this thing.
Why?
So he thinks it's too dangerous to run these days. They tried tearing it down, when someone declared it to be a historical monument. Sounds like a bunch of bull to me. Anyway, shove off, will ya? This ain't a playground.
Could you do me a favor?
Favor, ain't you listening to me? I said shove off.
Listen to me for a second. Could you turn this thing on and let us ride it?
Who's us? You're not exactly my type.
I looked and saw Misty was drinking from her flask again.
Is that Roberts? She's old enough to be your fucking grandmother. Probably drinks like her too.
Keep your goddamn voice down, you...
Or what? Someone's gotta be at the bottom to flip the switch on and off. Now why don't you take your girlfriend and shove off? You hear that, Skinny? That decrepit bag of bones looks like she'll keel over at any minute. She looks like she hasn't had action since...
Uh-oh. Since when, Zeke? Or need I remind you about that time when I caught you looking at...
Enough!
Now are you going to let us ride, or do I need to? Yeah, put you in a vulnerable position where you could just freeze to death up there.
Right this way, ma'am.
Damn, you really showed him. There was nothing. Come on, Anon. I haven't ridden one of these since Barackadon was president. Okay. Somehow I didn't want to argue with her. Is it really? Wait, what's the time? Yeah, it's really almost 2 hours into the mod. Crazy. Misty held onto my hand tightly. I'm a little afraid of heights. That's alright, I'm here for you. Thank you, Anon. She shivered and yawned again. The Ferris wheel abruptly stopped with us at the top, and Zeke ran. Oh! She grabbed for my arm. Relax. Easy for you to say. She reached for her flask again. I don't think you want to be drunk up here, man. Misty. I need it. Listen to yourself. I'm here for you. Alright, fine. She kept holding onto my arm like I was a life preserver. It's so far down. We'll be fine. We'd better be, or else I'll haunt you when I get back from hell. Didn't even bring your umbrella. Couldn't you fly? Wait. Didn't even bring your umbrella. Couldn't you fly off like Mary Poppins? Don't even joke about that. Sorry. After a few minutes, she relaxed. More CG, more drink. At this rate, I'll be having another bathroom break in like 5 minutes. She nuzzled her face into my neck. Thank you, Anon. Just count to 10, breathe deeply, exhale. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe deep, exhale. Yeah, just like that. A soft snore exhaled from her throat. Did you fucking fall asleep? She snored again. Her body was as rigid as a statue. Yeah, the old lady hours were out past 4:30. Well, that's one way of doing it. Guess she was more tired than I thought. Eventually, the car made it back down to the station. She opened her eyes when we arrived. Right, you just wasted like half the experience. Oh, what was that? Got your beauty sleep? She yawned again. Maybe. You missed the whole thing. Don't care. I still have fun. Want to head back? Oh, wait. Let's just sit here a little longer. I don't want this moment to end. We sat there for a few more minutes before Zeke ushered us out with force. After a while, we headed back to her place. She insisted we keep on studying. Guess that nap recharged her or something. Oh boy, back in the saddle again. So, this relationship of yours is going somewhere, is it? You could say that. But you still feel apprehensive about it. Yeah. That was an understatement. Why's that? I'm not sure how to describe it. There's just something off about it. Define off. I thought dating someone older would be different. What do you mean? Well, she's not as mature as I expected. She cries a lot. She drinks. She drinks too much. One thing you'll learn about older women, Anon, they often aren't single at that age by choice. You know, you really should floss more. If you're not careful, I'll need to write out a recommendation for a denturist. I had too much on my mind to fully comprehend what he said. I briefly thought maybe I should find someone closer to my age. Is that how you really feel? That's the thing. It's like I have two people inside me. On one hand, Misty wants someone to care for her, and it gives me this great feeling. It's something I've always wanted. For once, I felt like I belonged somewhere, wearing someone else's shoes, living Pendergast's life. There was something about coming into work and seeing her that made me feel so good about myself. But on the other hand, you feel like you've always saw yourself with a girlfriend your own age. Is that a societal expectation or something you are imposing on yourself? I'm not sure. I have other thoughts as well, like, what if she dies before me? And what if she does? Would that make you stop caring about her? I don't know. I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. What else? I also thought, what about children? Like, what if I want them later? Doesn't that follow the same logic? You'll cross that bridge when you come to it. There are solutions to these problems, of course. Like with children, you could consider adoption or surrogate. I can't pronounce it for the life of me right now. Surrogate? I'm not even gonna bother. My brain's not in that mode right now. I guess. Do you think dating a younger woman would feel less stressful? When I was your age, I chased a lot of younger women, then I got older and met my wife. Now, when I meet a younger woman, I just feel bored. Like she barely knows anything and can't hold a conversation to save her life. There are upsides to dating an older woman too, things you might miss if you let go of her. What was it you two did together again? We saw a musical and went to the carnival. She got in 4 hours of sleep in 2 minutes. She also indulged with your interests too, didn't she? Did your ex-girlfriend do that? No, she did not. There was wisdom in those aged parasaur's words. Maybe I was too hung up on what Misty wasn't. Maybe I was being no better than her ex-boyfriend, one who she said didn't care about any of her interests. Alright, swish that around your mouth a little and spit it out. Alright. I'll see you in 6 months, Anon. Do let me know how things look with your girlfriend. You know, I've started to look forward to seeing you. Is that so? Now I just feel like I learned something about myself I didn't consider when I'm in this chair. You know, one good thing about being a dentist, our teeth aren't the only things we need to consistently maintain about ourselves. Our mental state, our pride, our sense of identity, those things also need maintenance. The more we let things go, the more those decay into nothing. Well, thanks, Doc. Don't mention it. Also, I forgot to mention, your insurance premiums have gone up, so I'll need to charge you a little extra this time around. Fucking bullshit. I am going to go take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I think chat's kind of like clocked out a bit. And that's okay. Off. After dealing with the hefty bill, I got up and left. There we go. Saturday rolled around finally, and it was a long weekend. I didn't plan to do very much. I was kind of hoping I could rest at home. I hadn't seen much of my Skin Row apartment lately. Misty just wanted me to stay the night every time I came over. I felt the desire to clean the place. I didn't feel this way before, but some part of me just wanted to improve the place and fix it up. Hey, handsome, could you head over at 4 p.m.? 4 p.m.? Do you want me to tuck you in at bed then? Okay. I didn't know why she wanted me to see me so badly. Maybe we'd go out for dinner this time. Yeah, have her fall asleep on the table. That's her bedtime, Anon. She kept telling me that she'd show me how to order a proper steak. I told her that I'd order it with ketchup, and she almost gagged. Not even barbecue sauce, man. Oh well, steak time it is. And just warp. I arrived just a little before 4 p.m. I let myself in using a key she hid underneath the welcome mat. Misty? No, watch, she's gonna be like wearing a dress or some shit. Hey, are you there? I am almost ready. What are we doing? You'll see. I left your tux on the couch. My tux? Come to think of it, it was weird when she pulled out some measuring tape the other day. Are you sure you have the money to be splurging on this? I mean, they don't pay teachers that well these days, you know. There was a white dinner jacket left on the couch. I put it on. After a few minutes, she opened the door. Water. I have a Discord notification. Oh, it's that. Never mind. Things are just catching me off guard, man. It's not a good day to be me. Whoa. I got my hair done. Yeah, I can see that. You look good, Misty. Thank you. She normally wore a dress, but damn, she was in a dress. She was really smoking. It's really a costume. I got to keep it for a play I was in called Sanctum Simulacrum. Wow. Damn, she is so pretty. I was the grand villainess Miss Carver, the owner of this old saloon. I was also an evil witch, and at one point I had a part where I threw water on someone and sparks flew on them. Their hair too. Man. Huh? Oh, was that a... Wait. Is that a man you threw it on? Yes, then... Wait. You threw it on... Yes, then we got to the ending. Is this also an 8 online? I wanted this moment to feel dreamlike, like in Cinderella, okay. How did it end? Well, hero of the play, this young raptor said these 8 words. You're not real, aren't you? You're only pretending. Then I disappeared in a big puff of smoke. What does that mean? You know, I'm not sure really. Maybe it had some meaning, but it's been so long nobody remembers. After the show wrapped, they let me keep this dress. It's one of the things I cherish the most. It reminds me of the happiest days of my life. And I still fit into it. I had to skip a few meals, but it's worth it. Skip a few meals? Yeah, I replaced it with booze, Anon. That's what I was drinking. I just wanted to make sure tonight is perfect. I like you, Anon, and I want to go on a date with you. What are we doing? Well, you picked the last place, so I get to pick this time. And we're going back to the bar. And I want to watch a play. A play? Oh, man. Quiet, slacker. There's this production I kind of want to see called Tempus Ira. It's playing at the Arcopolis downtown. I got tickets. Alright, let's go. Oops, my mistake. Didn't you have proofreaders? She was shivering as we walked to the bus stop. She did her best to hide it. She was so beautiful, I couldn't believe I was walking next to her and holding her hand. It felt so magical. We made it to the theater just in time for the showing. Oh yeah, this would be the pictures that we saw from the thumbnails. What's this play about? From what I read online, it's a one-woman show about voicing the struggles against a society that holds her down. Oh, like in Rock Life 2. Yes, just like in your Japanese video games. Come to think of it, Gordon Rockman didn't even need a voice, just his coconut gun plus M2. Apparently, they also called people from the audience up and asked them to voice their struggles. What if you get called up? I think I'd just about die. Do you have many struggles? I'll tell you after the show's over. How about that? Now come on, let's get seats. This was definitely not my scene. I felt a little out of place, like I wasn't supposed to be here. Where are we sitting? Follow me. It's time to assemble. We sat down and readied ourselves for the show to start. Empty place here, huh? You said you bought tickets, Miss Roberts. I didn't think you'd buy the whole thing out. I started worrying. What if I needed to get up and take a piss? Would I tumble off the balcony? Ooh, it's starting. Is this that Trish thing I saw from the preview things, the screenshots? Cold, empty, alone, static. In this frail room I walk. On my red door, someone knocks. I'll get it. Hey guys, do you recommend me to play Half-Life? That's on you. Half-Life isn't rice slop. Doesn't matter. I'm making a joke. The song is from 3D Movie Maker. Went through the entire script like 8 or 9 times. I built Arcopolis in Blender just to have this effect with the lights. Gotcha. Play the sequel, Whole Life. Is that you? Are you the man? A weird voice reverberated from around the theater. Aye, aye. Tell me about your struggles. Struggles? I have none. Tell me about your struggles. But I'm not asking. Tell me about them. I need help. Do you, or are you merely pretending to have them? No, I do. I have struggles, all right. Cat got your tongue? I'm getting to them. Answer me, you fucking trigger. The audience gasps. How many struggles can you really have? Need a man to move a couch? Can't open that last bottle of malt liquor? Damn. Ain't on, shh. I got struggles, all right. As I stand here on the stage, smoking my cigarette, I realize something. I am a victim of the world I was born in, of this body I didn't choose. Much like the stage, life is just a performance. It's a fucking joke. There's no true reality, only the one we want to show others. I did not choose to be born, yet I'm still cast apart, thrown onto a stage. Made to dance like a skinny with 2 clashing cymbals. On into this cruel, vindictive, cold, silent world. How now, on the eve of this new era, the climax of one life, the birth of another, to the victor go the spoils. There's only one winner in this game, one conductor meant to lead the charge. We march backwards in lockstep towards an age before beauty, towards a world ruled by men. In this world, a woman's life is determined by her relationship with a man. How privileged am I? I can deliver a performance all for you while you watch me. That all sounds like a bunch of bull to me. Indeed? I'll show you. What about you, the little people watching us chatter and talk? What are your struggles? Watching Miss Roberts gonna get called. I want to hear them. I could have run it through, well, play testing. Wait, what? Punctuation, grammar errors. Yeah, way to go, Sabic. You know, despite all the pseudo-intellectual babble, the use of the T-word was quite tasteful. I looked up and saw a stage light turn on. There was a spotlight shining towards the audience. I started wandering around in our direction. Bottle, get bottle ready, bottle drink, that bottle drink. I'm going to be drowning in water. Me? Oh, I got a headache on like the top side of my head, man. She turned beet red and gave me a look like she almost had a heart attack. She grabbed for my hand as tight as possible. No, no, I can't do this. Come on, you've done this before, haven't you? Not in years, I haven't. Come on, make it like a tree and split on up. Wait, come on, make like a tree and split on up here. I know you can do it. She looked me in the eye for a few seconds. Damn you, slacker. Oh, my head. What is this fucking feeling, man? I've never had like a headache like this before. So, Miss Ceratosaurus, what's your name? Oh, it's... She looks so nervous. Take it easy. Misty, my name's Misty. Misty! Give a round of applause for Misty, everybody. Overhydration. Probably. Drives me to drink, huh? Tell me, what are your struggles? I don't know. Try your best. There has to be something irking you, something keeping you up at night. Something you feel like you could be doing better, someone you'd rather be with. I see you with that skinny daddy-o up there. You must have struggles. She seemed to light up at my mention. To tell you the truth, I do have struggles. Yeah, like what? Well, I've been a bit of a shut-in. I've been trying to go out more. It's an ordeal sometimes convincing my fella to take me out. I bet he thinks a standing ovation was just everyone stretching. What about struggles of a personal sort? Don't you feel like society has beaten you down? Like you're not the woman you should be? Just frozen like a deer in the headlights. No. No, what do you mean, no? No, I like the woman I've become. But don't you feel the pain of living in a man's world? That's a load of rubbish. I felt real pain. The pain of aging, of growing older, of seeing the world I once lived in disappear in a blink of an eye. Sometimes it's better to move on with the times and embrace something new. To embrace the pain, it's only through struggle that we learn. Well, you're still drinking. You're still drinking, Miss Roberts. I need my pain. Without it, I don't think I'd be the same person. Well, you do have some struggles after all. Where'd you learn to be such a philosopher? Well, I learned a thing or two from my fella. Well, that's Our Lady Ceratosaurus. Her life is pain. She is the Lady of Pain. Misty stood there resolute. There was something in her eyes, though. Like she had gotten over something, a dream she had once had that now didn't matter. Damn, you really became someone else down there. Did I? I don't think so. She held onto my hand tightly. Do you want to get out of here? But they're bringing someone else on stage. Well, then again, you paid for the tickets. Yeah, but I want to get out of this dress. It's so tight and itchy. Plus, I want to head back before it gets too late. I'm starting to doze off. Alright, let's blow. It felt so good to be up there. I forgot that I was just a teacher. I was a pretty lady with a skinny boyfriend. Language. A pretty lady with a human boyfriend, thank you very much. But, at the same time, that's not my world anymore. It isn't? No. I think I found my place in the world. Let's head back, slacker. What's the rush? There's the title screen. She put her arm around my neck. Her energy was so contagious. If we hurry, I might be able to quiz you on the ideal classroom organization. Fuck. It was almost a perfect day. It was the first time I was back home in Skid Row in a few days. I fell in the habit of going straight to Misty's place after school. She kept insisting I walk her to the station and I just follow her there. Watch, we're gonna run into the Triceratops guy. The whole place was still the same as it always been. The sound of a car alarm off in the distance. A few people yelling ethnic slurs at each other. It was home, alright. I kept wondering how long I'd have to keep going back here. Or she'd eventually ask me to move in with her. Thought excited me a little bit, to be honest. I started dreading walking these neighborhoods. Right. I have Coco drew this and he blew it out of the park. Yeah, I got a problem. I ranted earlier about that person. Her phantom pain. I made it to my mailbox. It's been a while since I emptied it. Pendergast's mailbox was empty, and nobody was sending him mail anymore. My old mailbox was full of stuff, though. I hadn't been asked to move back into my old apartment. As far as I knew, it was still flooded. Home sweet home. I had the remains of Rainbow on my table. Last time I was here, I thought about fixing him. It was still one of those projects I'd eventually get to when I had time. I hadn't had any time to myself in so long. It was weird going from living for myself to living for someone else. I didn't know how to feel about it. But first thing was first, mail time. There wasn't a lot of stuff I cared about. An ad for tennis balls. Come visit Manu Ahi today. But there was a thick envelope. Dear Y. Moose Anon, this is an important notice about your application for financial assistance. Due to your continued employment as a civil servant, you now qualify for exclusive veteran financial assistance. I gazed down the rest of the letter. There was a lot of zeros at the bottom. After Jesus saved me. The amount would let me avoid having to do this bullshit for a while. Maybe even my pension would resume and I'd get even more. But do I want this? Misty suggests I get a teacher's license. The job really wasn't that hard to do. I could just keep doing this or something else. I gazed at my computer and thought to myself, I could also do some kind of weird online thing, like teach a course on rockdermy. Rockdomy? If I did get that, I'd get even more money than this. I thought about becoming a capitalist. Wait, the thought of becoming a capitalist was tantalizing, even more tempting than begging for financial assistance. I thought about moving somewhere nicer than Skin Row, or even Reef City, a place close to St. Hammonds or the Bay. Maybe then my old man would respond to my text messages. I need someone to talk to about this. I checked my phone briefly, but Stella was offline. The only other person I could talk to was my high school math teacher. Well, I guess that's where I'm going. Alright. I left the letter behind and walked out. I headed to Rexway. The place was deserted as a tomb. The local homeless dude camping by one of the gas pumps wasn't even here. Hey, Teach, you here? Oh, great. Smoker voice again.
Yeah? What's up, kid?
Not much. Place has been bustling?
Yeah, you could say that. That new kid, Reginith, quit. Said something about his student visa running out. What's up with you, though? You still doing that one thing?
Yeah, actually, it's about that.
About what?
I kinda don't need to do it anymore. I got some money coming in.
Nice, maybe you could help out here for once. I got a lot of boxes need folding.
Well, about that, I don't know if I should quit.
What do you mean? Ain't you just pretending to be your neighbor?
Keep your voice down.
Suit yourself, kid.
And I don't know if I should drop out. I tried doing this legit. Or trying doing this legit.
What, you? A fucking teacher? Well, they can teach monkeys to pilot space shuttles, I guess.
I've done it for a few months now. Then, I kinda like it.
What? You like getting up at 6 a.m. and telling those little retards what to do?
Not exactly.
Then what?
There's something about that feeling that I'm doing something good for society for once. Like I found my place in the universe. Like I don't have to be a parasite anymore.
Well, sounds like you made up your mind then.
What do you... He was right. I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back to doing nothing with my time. I like being Pendergast. His life was considerably more interesting than the life of Anon Y. Mus. Above it all, though, I liked her. Her smile, the way her hips moved, the way she looked up at me with those eyes. I couldn't go back to being a neat. There are the yawns again. I wanted to make Misty happy, and she wanted me to be a teacher too. You're right, I have.
Alright, now you gonna buy something? This ain't no charity.
There's a bunch of ships the Spanish pterosaurs use. Now look at this one. I unveiled a large poster of a ship. This is a Spanish frigate.
How many fucking guns does that thing have?
32 cannons in total. 2 decks in total. That is how many guns per deck. Wait, that is how many guns per deck, Willow? I pointed right at her. 16, Mr. P. That's correct, but they only keep the guns on the top deck.
With that many guns, he could blow up the world.
Not quite. I unveiled another poster. This is the brig, the HMS Speedy.
What? Who names their ship that?
It was apparently named that because of how quickly it was constructed. It was also kind of awful. Nobody wanted to pilot it. And one day, they gave it to this guy, Thomas Cochrane.
No.
Thomas Cochrane is this up-and-coming commander who's kind of unpopular, and to punish him, they gave him this garbage ship nobody wants. It's old, kind of a wreck, and probably should be scrapped by now. But he doesn't see the Speedy the way anyone else does. He sees it as an opportunity.
Opportunity?
Yeah. See, he's also really good at tricking his opponents. One day, the Spanish warship rolls on him, and he convinces them to move along because his ship was plague-ridden. But that wasn't his biggest victory. He actually used the Speedy to capture that frigate.
How'd he do that? The thing was like twice his size.
He flew a different country's flag and got really close to them. By the time they knew it was a British ship, it was too late. The Spanish tried to board the ship, but when they got close, Thomas gets them to unload all their guns on the boarding crew. He then boards their ship himself and takes it.
Damn.
After Cochrane was viewed as a legend among commanders, Napoleon even heard about it and started calling him the Sea Wolf. Really shows how, even if something's old and looks useless, you might see something in it nobody else does. No, we got Zhao back. I thought about this story a lot. Ever since I read about it on his, it wasn't even in the textbook. Alright, that's the end of class. Remember to finish that report on the Spanish terror rebellions by Monday. I was totally going to actually read them and not just mark them all as A's and skim them.
Hey, Mr. P.
Yeah, what's up, Rudy?
I just wanted to say, I thought about what you told me before, about not wanting to burden others. You were right.
I was? I didn't even fully believe that one.
Yeah. For my entire life, I thought about how everyone wants to keep me down, hold me back. I didn't really think about how much I was hurting other people around me. Willow told me that she was scared I'd go to prison.
What'd you think about that?
Well, I'm a little scared about that now, too. I thought about what you said about doing something more interesting with my time. I just didn't know what. What should I do?
To tell you the truth, I still don't know what I want to do.
You don't?
No, not really. I kind of just fell into this shit, and it works. I like doing it. Since you enjoy getting one over on others, why haven't you tried getting a job that involves that?
Like what?
I don't know, I think lawyers do that a lot.
Isn't that a job for Rhino Rexes, though?
It was reminding me a lot about my high school math teacher. Sure, but that's not a requirement. He laughed a little.
You know what? You're alright. Thanks for the advice. It's given me a lot to think about.
Oh boy. It was probably Misty. No. Guess again. Oh, Walter, am I interrupting something? No, just offering some career-building advice.
I'll see you later, Mr. P. Thanks.
Oh boy. Can we wrap up the second language, please? What's up, Teresa? Not too much, Walter. The principal sent me here to advise you about Mrs. Butterworth. Oh? That was a name I haven't heard in a while. Yes, her maternity leave is ending soon, so she'll be returning to work in approximately 2 weeks. Oh. Felt like a bit of punch to the gut, like I was being fired. Being fired from a job I technically didn't have. Yes. Anyway, I want to let you know that ahead of time, so you can prepare your lessons accordingly. Alright. I just want to say, Walter, we are so impressed with the work you did for us. I'll make sure to send a big glowing recommendation if you apply for another post. It wouldn't exactly do me any good. Alright, thanks. Well, that's all she wrote. Hey, are you there? Yeah, I'm waiting in the lobby. What was she doing there? Then I remembered the teacher's license test. I knew I forgot something. It was today of all days. Alright, I'm headed down. So English, por favor. Yes, please. Alright, let's get it over with. Come on, it's not going to be so bad. You'll do fine. Do you remember what Yoxty's theory of learning, the zone of proximal development, refers to? The difference between what a child can do alone and what they can achieve with guidance. Yeah, you know it. Come on, let's go. Where is it being held? Local school board headquarters. It's a bit of a walk. Come on. We made it to the testing center. She was right. It was easy. Most of the questions were basic shit. What do you do if you catch a student smoking? Do you A, report them, B, issue a stern warning, C, pull out your own and start smoking along with them? Like, who would ever pick C? I ended my paper after 30 minutes. It was so easy I didn't even know why I was worrying. We have to celebrate now that you're officially one of us. What do you have in mind? Well... Alright. She pulled out a flask, again drinking. Oh. She pulled out a flask out of her purse. I need more and I'm out, so I gotta head to the liquor store. How many bottles do you go through? I lost count. I don't want to tell you. It's really embarrassing. I know I shouldn't, but then it starts to hurt. My joints start to ache and I start gritting my teeth. Don't take this the wrong way, but have you considered visiting a doctor? With the money I make in school? No shit. Every time I go to a clinic, they tell me one of two things. Either that's normal for your age group, or, well, have you considered stretching? When someone like you enters a clinic, they'll consider drafting up a full treatment plan and even fluff your pillow afterwards. But nobody cares at my age. Nobody. It's like they're just waiting for you to die so they can incinerate your corpse. I care. Sure, but you're not one of those people. She shuddered a little. Plus, they kept trying to push SSRIs on me. SSRIs? You know, uppers for when I get a little too depressed, downers when I get a little too manic. I kept telling them to piss off. Well, you do come on a little strong sometimes. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. I kinda like it. I did kinda like how she always had a solution to every problem. It was weirdly comforting. Right. Well, I don't really like seeing doctors now. It feels like they're uninterested in solving anything. They just want to push pills on me to shut me up. Next, they're going to tell me I need to go to a nursing home. Come on, you're not that old. I'd rather die than go one of those places where they spoon-feed you mixed mush mixed with pills. Well, you're not going to one of those places. You need to relax. Yeah, I do. I know that, alright. And you know what helps me relax, Anon? Booze! A full flask. Precisely. Now, do you want to come with, or do I go by myself and crash my car? I didn't really want to fight her on it. She felt so convinced that she needed it. I followed her out. Smart boy, come on, let's go. I haven't seen anyone drive anything in this mod. You think Roberts would at least drive a car or something? We set down several brown paper bags filled with liquor bottles. Oh god. Let's see. Yeah, don't ask me about my license, Anon. I lost that a long time ago with the drunk car accident for the 8th time. Some cognac, a little white wine, and some nice dark beer. Wait, what's this? I keep forgetting you drink that swill. Hey, Pangea Pilsner is a good brand. It's swill, Anon. Come on, try some of this. She handed me a glass of something. What is it? Let's just say it'll light your hair on fire. I smelled it briefly and took a sip. It's green. Alright, note to self, we're dealing with a lightweight. Shut up! Want to prove me wrong? Try some of this next. Oh no, she's gonna get me drunk and then she's going to have her way with me. Stranger danger. She was busting out the Jurassic Oak. This'll put hair on your chest, you big baby. She was serving it in shot glasses. Let's see how many you could take before you had enough. Go. I downed the first one. It tasted like molten lava and burned my throat. I can take it. I shook the cognac bottle and started to guzzle it. Come on, pussy, drink another. I downed the next one. I'm good. You sure? Your face is turning red, skinny. Come on, try another. I downed another one. What's next? Oh, someone's cocky now. How about this? She pulled a bright blue bottle. What's that? Well, my friend, this is a fine blend of spirit called Saber Azul. Normally I don't touch the stuff, but since you've been a good sport and can drink like a proper sailor, I'm willing to part with some of it. I can take it. Pass the whiskey. Alright, keep your fucking boxers on. I'm pouring it. Her hand was shaking as she poured it out. It started spilling everywhere. Oops. Now, try it. She downed her glass in a single gulp. I followed suit. The drink was nasty, like pure hand sanitizer. I started coughing. The room was starting to swim a little. My vision was starting to narrow, like I was playing an FPS on my Xbox. The heartburn was off the scale. It felt like I set a fire in my chest. Raptor fucking Jesus. Ha! Now you're a real man, my man. A real man. I need to use the ladies. Excuse me. She got up with a start and ran towards the bathroom, and then tripped and fell. The room was starting to spin even faster. I didn't really know what was happening. One minute she was there, the next she wasn't. She started talking rapidly, but I wasn't really able to understand. So you try the fucking... Yeah, I know. Anon. Ground started to feel really inviting. Anon! I started to feel really lightheaded and warm, like I was stuffed in a tortilla shell. I didn't really want to open my eyes. Come on, wake up. Huh? What? I was being shaken awake. Wake up. Please wake up. I'm up. I'm up. Fish. Oh, we're in here now. Fucking raptor, Jesus save me. You're okay. I must have fallen asleep. You've been out for 2 hours. Huh? I put you in my bed because I thought you had passed out. But I thought you weren't breathing and I got so scared. I kept sobbing like I killed you. Everyone in my fucking life keeps disappearing right when things are good. I kept thinking I killed you. She started crying. I sat up and held her tightly to my chest. There we go again, more drink. Soup can. Oh, that was a back crack. Shush, shush, it's okay. No, it's not. This is my problem and I'm just fucking this up. Shh. Don't you shush me. I'm talking. Shh. I held my finger to her mouth. Everything's going to be okay, alright? I'm still here, and I want to be here. I want to stay here with you. The words kept floating on the tip of my tongue. I kept debating to myself if I should say them. What if it wasn't appropriate? What if I was supposed to wait? I was being a pussy. Fuck it. Misty, I love you, Misty. You're the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. Oh. She gazed up at me with those big eyes. They were glassy with tears. I love you too, Anon. I love you so much. I can't stop thinking about you. I feel safe when you hold me in your arms, like you'll always be there. We sat there for a long time. She stopped crying and started whimpering a little. I could lie here forever. I don't want this moment to end. Neither did I. Did you finish the rest of it? No, I'll pack it up later. Alright. Shut up for once, please. I want to savor this moment. Alright. I held her in my arms for a long time. Eventually, I felt the warm embrace of sleep overtake me. Two weeks passed, and I left Reef City continuation one last time. I didn't need to pretend to be Pendergast anymore. I did have one last class, though. This is my favorite CGs in the mod. It's exactly what I wanted. What happened with my fucking stapler?
What? Why is everyone looking at me?
I guess that's one thing I wasn't keeping. We're gonna miss you, Mr. P. Well, you're graduating soon. You'll have bigger concerns eventually.
I'll say I have to go back and upgrade my grades to get a law school.
I'm enlisting in the Navy when I get out. Oh, another sub. Thank you, Alpha Noob. Damn, that's what I did. Wait, that's what did. That's what did. I'll miss you, kids. I hope you do better in life than I did. That's for sure. Are you and Miss R going to move in together? Maybe. I saw Stella one last time after that. We kind of fell out of communication. I became so busy with my new job. I started teaching audio engineering. Turns out that you can sell a course on the subject online and make way more money than a substitute teacher. A few weeks later, Misty asked me to move in with her, and I agreed. Things were going great too. I felt like I was living the dream. I didn't really want for anything. I just wanted the good times to last forever. What was that? Oh, is he playing a video game? This is the Rainbow Mark II. It was put back together with the finest duct tape money could buy. Oh, you got it working? I did. I was putting it off for so long, but now it works. Watch. I put Rainbow down on the ground and brought out a cereal box. I threw some onto the ground. Proceeded to gobble them up as quick as possible. Ooh. That's the second yawn. That's cute. Hang on, I really want to go out today. It's almost 4 and I'm gonna pass out. We hadn't gone out in a while. Mostly stayed at home and Misty went to work. She was always so tired coming back. There's a place we haven't been in a while, if you want. It's the bar, Anon. She was always like this, always expecting I'd say no. Where? Well, it was the first place we went. Yeah. Well, where was the first place we went on a date? No. I don't remember. Neely's. Oh no. But don't worry, I only order soda pop. Doctor's orders. So where did this growth happen to stop drinking? We just skipped the struggle part. We don't fix her. The mod fixes her. She was still dealing with that oh no, a liver issue. I was so scared about something happening to her. And we're just gonna brush over that. It caused us a scare last year. Now come on, Slacker, let's go. I kinda wanna see if the place is still around. Alright. I had to stop giving in to her when she got like this. But she did have those puppy dog eyes. With this, I asked the sprite artist to make Anon look older, and for Misty to look younger, I asked him to make Misty's collar do that thing Anon's does in the base game. The base game, yeah. Don't be such a baby, livers grow back. We made it to the bar around 5 p.m. It was really crowded, and Miss Roberts fell asleep. Is that Misty? It is! Yeah, hi, LJ. Is this your man? I remember you brought him here once. Aye. You two look so great together. How long has it been? She had the ring on Misty's finger. 6 months, although who's counting? Good. Well, that's good. It's always so hard to date at our age. I'm jealous you found someone. No. Come on, let's find you two a table. Do you want some wine this time? Or maybe some bourbon? No, she doesn't drink anymore. Doctor's orders. Aye aye, say no more, Captain. She saluted. There was a somewhat subtle frown on Misty's face. I think we'll need a few minutes before we can order. Alrighty then. This place has such good memories, doesn't it? Yeah, like the time you fell. We were only here once or twice. LJ kept telling me she wanted to sell the place. Said a developer wants to turn this place into a row of condominiums. I talked her out of it. Shit. Misty held her phone aloft. What is it? I'm being asked to chaperone on a field trip on the 15th. Do you want to? Not really. Do you want to keep looking for new jobs? I can help you with your resume. Well, maybe. She brushed her hair slightly. I don't know, Anon. I've worked there so long. I have seniority. It'd feel so weird being bossed around by 20-something girls. Imagine if someone I taught worked there. Well, you'd be able to teach a subject you cared more about. We talked about her teaching at a school with a proper drama program. She was coming around to the idea more and more. Maybe you're right. It would be nice to teach something different. I don't know what I'd do without you sometimes. I'd feel so lost when you're not around. I don't know where I'd be without you either. Probably less stressed out, and maybe with a younger woman. A tear appeared at her eye. I thought after we got married it'd stop, but she kept mentioning it. You know, you're the only woman for me. Yeah, I know. I just get so scared sometimes. I told you I keep getting that dream. One where you've run off with that Taro from high school you mentioned. No, believe me, I think she probably killed herself by now. Listen to me, there's only one woman in my life, and she's sitting across from me. Yeah. She held my hand tightly. I just need to be reminded sometimes. I'm sorry. That's alright. She wiped her eye with her napkin. I wanted to kiss her so much, but the table was in the way. I'd wait until we got home to do it. Whenever she got into these moods, I'd hold her under the blankets until she fell asleep. Are you feeling any better? Yeah. I gotta drain the lizard. Don't get lost now. But Rudy. As I entered, I thought I saw someone familiar.
Hey, is that you, Mr. Pendergast?
Oh, hey. It had been so long since I answered to that name.
It's me, Rudy. You taught me back at Reef City.
Right, I remember. You also stole my wallet.
Now have you been? I heard you got married.
Yep. Living the dream. Well, didn't Anon get married? I feel like his name would have slipped out somewhere if Rudy knew about it.
I recently got accepted into law school.
No shit.
Yep, the amount of rhinorexes is a little insufferable, though.
I can imagine.
What have you been up to?
I'm running an online course going over audio production. It was a really easy hustle. I just needed to find a text tutorial and make a video narrating over it.
That's cool. Hey, I'll see you around, Mr. P.
Yeah, see you. It occurred to me, I had influenced him. He wasn't a thug anymore. He was in law school. On a fast track to make more money than I'd ever make. Damn. Anon hasn't seen Fang since the bar in Snoot game E2. Yeah, she probably killed herself by this point. I sat there for a little bit. I checked my course subscriptions. They kept going up. Didn't even know what I was doing that was so successful. Maybe it was my smooth baritone. Yeah, where did Roberts go?
Where'd Misty go?
You know, I don't know.
Want me to go look for her?
No, I'll look. Let me guess, drinking. Hey, Misty. Oh, she had a flask in her hand, a familiar flask I thought I threw away. It's not what it looks like. She looks so guilty. Misty, you need to stop. I know. She buried her face into her hands. I know I need to stop. It's just my back started hurting so much and I... Look, it's schnapps, not bourbon. That means something, right? You need to stop. Did you take your pills? Did you take the anti-crazy pills? Yes. Misty. She kept telling me that she didn't like the pills they gave her. I wanted her to stay on them for a bit so they could work. I know. You must be ashamed of me. I am, yes. I had to put my foot down on this.
What's going on here?
Well, I screwed up, LJ.
What happened?
I need to stop drinking. She doesn't like taking her pills.
Come on, Misty, you're better than that.
I know. You're right. You're both right. I just slipped up. I handed Misty's flask over to her. Can you hide this somewhere?
Sure. Listen, let's order something together on the house.
You don't need to do that.
Come on, I insist. Let's go. Alright, a medium rare steak for Mr. Moose and...
I'll try the shepherd's pie and a glass of water.
Good choice, Misty. I'll be back in a jiffy.
I left Fang's fate ambiguous. At one point, someone suggested I should have her cameo in a scene just somewhere in the background, but I decided against it later. I'm sorry, Anon. I feel so embarrassed. It's alright. Just promise me you won't do it again. I promise. I know you deserve better. Don't talk like that. We just have a condition, and we're working through it, that's all. I held her hand tightly. She looked so pretty in this light. I'm here for you until the end. Thank you, Anon. I love you so much. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I love you too, Misty. That it? Yeah, looks like it. More dialogue. As I lay there waiting for the blissful feelings of sleep to take me, I feel conflicted. Is this what I wanted? I don't even know what I wanted. I don't know if it's what she wanted either, just that it happened that way, and it's a good result. I guess that's all that really matters. Should I be content with good enough? Is this just what being old is? Letting the fantasy go? I really did dream about being with a girl my age. I feel so bad thinking this way. Misty means everything to me. I couldn't imagine waking up without her next to me. She needs me so much, and I need her. I feel valuable. Someone else wants and cherishes me. It's what I always wanted. Feeling I get when she remembers the things I say, the way she holds my hand and never wants to let go. That's what matters, not some fantasy, something that's never happened. As I lay there thinking, I can remember a song, one I heard so long ago, one an old friend reminded me of. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in how. Anon's jacked. Ending C, the Lady of Pain. Oh, there's Stella. Yeah, that's the other route you can get. Spoilers. Credits. It's mostly just gonna be Owl. And then artists. Seven slop. Cheeto slop. Also, copy strike. Savic. I feel like I needed to spoil the other route. A shocking amount of people didn't know. Movie night. Wait. MWNS had multiple endings. Oh, Man with No Snoot. Caveman on. Willow. Cheeto for lending me his OC. So I take it that was Rudy. And most importantly, you, the player. You is not in parentheses. How can it truly be me? The end. It just phases out. Rudy was Shido's OC. I borrowed it from him. I thought it was based off of, what was it? Someone said in the chat in Discord that it was Rudy from Ice Age or something. And that's ending C. I take it's not the best ending. I think the Stella does the look better with the sweater compared to the Bad Apple version. Rudy designed it based off of Ice Age. I asked him permission to use it. Alright. S-rank ending. Yeah, well, where are we? 3 hours in and my voice is rocked. I don't know if I'm gonna go right away into, what is it, Friday? Wait, today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday. It'd be Thursday. I don't know if I'll go for Thursday. Maybe I'll shoot for Friday. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. It looks like it's gonna rain. Where's the weather show? And weather does not show shit. Most players think the Roberts ending is the best ending. I want both endings to feel like E3. The Smeller route. Yeah. Kind of looking forward to doing that one, even though it got spoiled to me. I didn't know it was an option. I thought the routes were just gonna be with Roberts or be alone. My favorite moment from the Stella route is when she morphs into the wall. Also credited Orange in the mod's creation because he made Mrs. Roberts' Human Studies. Oh, wasn't that like a short mod? I wonder what Rosa would think. Does Rosa even talk to Stella in this mod? I made this mod in response to that one. I wanted to do a proper Roberts mod. Booru denied us Victoria Hag maxing until remake, so Roberts has to suffice, yeah. I was looking forward to Victoria. I'm hoping it's the route. Well, it's probably just going to play the same because it's not really dating, I don't think. There's 3 romanceable people in that mod, and we've already spent through them, so Victoria is just like a, hey, here's Victoria, talk with Victoria, here's stories from Victoria, but you don't get to kiss Victoria. I saw one of your tier list video. Goth Rosa is the best, yeah. Yeah, still waiting on that mod. Victoria was the most interesting character story-wise. Yeah, I was kind of, I was looking forward to it, but then it was like, no, there's only 2 CGs in this route. You're not gonna like it. I'm like, okay. So now we're just cucking content. Get all endings. Yeah, we'll be playing this one later. It's just I put in 3 hours, and last time I put in 3 hours. I'm not the same machine I was 2 years ago where I put in 8 hours straight of Wani. Dude, I was so wrecked after that stream, man. Then again, I was more at my desk than that one too. I had more fucking energy for that shit. But when you're laying in bed doing these kind of streams, it's just, you get spent pretty quick. Goth Rosa mod win. Not me. I can't make it. Worth of getting a fan game of her own, yeah. Like, what if not Fang? What if Fang didn't exist? The goth punk goes to Rosa. I don't know. Cause wasn't that the thing that Cavemanon said? Like if Fang didn't exist, Rosa would be the one that'd be dating Anon. I swear that was said somewhere. The TLDR is just pick the opposite options you picked the first time. Sure. Nerd said he would ask that in a live stream, and he said it was a joke. It sounds dumb. I don't like Nerd's decisions. Then again, he pairs Rosa up with fucking Reed. Like that's low. Everything fucking Nerd seems to like do just hurts Snoot more. I don't want to be like a Nerd detractor, but goddamn, he doesn't give me much ammo for otherwise, you know. Like at least there was a mod out there that put Rosa with Nazer, and it felt way more natural. Like why would a Christian Gardner wanna pair up with a fucking junkie? It makes no sense. What, do you want your coming to Christ moment? Oh, Reed comes to Raptor Jesus. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't think in any fucking reality Reed goes to Raptor Jesus, man. Doesn't happen. Attraction of opposites. Doesn't happen like that. Hell no. Fan kid ships. What's the weirdest ship in the community? Oh, it's for that. What do we even care what Nerd says at this point? That's true. Well, we'll see what he says once Ashfall drops. If it drops. Unless you are correct, Caveman said that if Bank didn't exist, Rosa would have been... Yeah, well, Owl says that's a joke he made. There's opposites and then there's incompatibility, that's true. You wouldn't see a Muslim dating a Jehovah's Witness, dude. Not gonna happen. He would end up like Misty, fighting his addictions. Now someone's gonna make a shitty mod based off that. He said he was mocking people who kept demanding he come up with random hypotheticals like that. Ugh, I don't know. Antagonizing your audience is... It's not gonna... Like, I know I butt heads with chat, but there's difference between... like, arguing in a discussion and just fucking stirring the shit pot, you know? The pork mind cannot comprehend. And on shipping with the Puppet Pals was the farthest thing out there in terms of crack ships. With the mod, I wanted to draw these parallels with E2 Anon and other characters, like Reed hides himself in his dumpster, similar to Anon does in his room, and Stella does with the library. Yeah, never antagonize your audience like that. So human dino hybrids do not follow Pokemon logic after all. What are we referencing here? Like Ending 2 is thematically led to everyone being isolated and alone. That's gay commie shit. Attacking your audience, I mean. Yeah. I mean, I remember, I think the biggest fight I had with my audience was probably arguing over Final Fantasy and stuff, but that was like on an off stream, playing like some game that wasn't this. And I think there was another one where I crashed out over Zen doing something, but I don't like to think about that. I don't know, I'm not really in the Snoot sphere, so I'm just along for the ride. You're not really in the Snoot sphere, as you're in like in Humanito's chat, you're in Sapphire's chat. I think you're making the rounds, buddy. I think Nerd said that human dino crossbreeding follows Pokemon logic. Rosa Trish is an interesting ship. No, thank you. Rosa would not be gay. That's true. Yeah, I don't think Caveman owns attitude, but you gotta give it to the guy. He knows how to make good visual. It's not just him, man. Caveman owns a team, and I feel like the other team does a lot of the heavy lifting. And you do kind of like feel the shift between Snoot and Wani. Snoot, Wani, and Ashfall. There's probably been a lot of change of hands within the team, and it shows. This is the first finished route mod. Wani wasn't Caveman on until last year of its development. Well, they rewrote the entire thing, so it's essentially their project. Yeah, man. Yeah. Probably wrap it up then, because I'm getting tired. It is 8:22 and I'm getting tired. I got the old man hours on me. Yeah, but they were locked into previous decision by the other team. Also, Spider was still involved and made demands about Mia. Yeah, I remember that. Now, I got a feeling there's probably going to be another expose, another Google Docie. I just got the feeling, man. There's going to be something dropping. I can feel it. Parker has a Misty Roberts sleep schedule. I'm not old, but it's like I need to get back in shape. I need to be able to be at my desk again and not be bed rotting because I can't sit because of my tailbone. It's gonna be revealed that Ashley was in fact based off of the Troon furry. That'd be funny. I don't know. That'd be a crazy reality. 3:23 a.m. here. But yeah, you don't have a tailbone that makes you lay in bed all day. You're probably sitting like on the couch or at a desk watching this. I'm in my bed trying not to roll over my tailbone. We're not the same. Anon and Olivia ship. That's just purple stuff. Which I don't even know if that's going to get finished or not. I haven't heard from Hoshin since the drama with what is it, the Little Star parody? Well, actually, no, I think he popped into a stream maybe once or twice and then disappeared. I don't hear from him much anymore. Snoot, it feels like Snoot just on my side of the green grass is getting quieter and quieter, but what do I know? He's working on the mods though. That's good. I assume it's going to be the Mia mod that gets updated first. I think Anon and Olivia work better as great pals, that banter, than a romantic pairing. I don't know. Oh, that's the third yawn today. I should wrap it up. Yeah, we'll see whether Thursday or Friday we pick this back up or not. We'll play it by ear. I am going to go wind down for the night and probably get some sleep. I gotta get up early. Stuff's happening. I'll see you guys next stream, I suppose. Have a good night.